Nice and quiet. Just the way I like it.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be.
What's up, guys? So we are hitting posterior delts today. That's the focus today. When I hit posterior delts, I start with cable movement. It's just a good way to warm up. There's tension in the cable, so I can feel it very well. So I use that as a warm-up exercise, but it works very well. So I usually do a couple of sets, really light. I call them movement sets, just to kind of feel it and get the body or the muscle group prepared for what's coming. All right?
Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust you. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune on flipping the ride. I can't be.
So guys, a couple of sets, movement sets here on face pulls, just to kind of activate that region that I'm going to work, and then I'll go heavy into the weight. One of the reasons I like face pulls is because get in a position where you got to activate your core and then you pull, so I like that a lot. And also I like to do a warm-up set. It's just standard. You don't want to do that. What you want to do, first you get in position, activate your core, keep it tight, keep the elbows up, and really squeeze. See that slight pause? Tighten the core and pause. As you can see, guys, activated the core when I got in that position, kept my chest up, kept my elbows parallel to my shoulders, and when I performed the movement, I paused so I can feel the contraction of each rep. Okay guys, we are on the seated cable machine. Now this machine is usually used for back, but I'm going to use it to target my rear delts.
My blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money.
I can really feel this movement. It's just a different variation from your standard face pulls. So with face pulls, you're standing, you're activating the core, and you execute the movement. And also, I use that as a beginner kind of warm up just to get into it. Now I'm seated, and I can really increase the weight on here and actually really feel the muscle that I'm working, okay? Let's go. The key thing with targeting your posterior delt is not going really, really heavy, especially with cables. You want to keep the weight moderate, and you want to feel it. It's more about activating the muscle you're trying to work. And starting with cables will actually give you that activation you want. It'll warm up your muscles really well, and then you can progress into machines or dumbbells. So just putting on my belt. Use my belt when I do dumbbell posterior movements, just because I tend to go heavy with the dumbbells on that. So I put my belt just for some back support when I go heavy with dumbbells. I also have wrist support that I wear, because obviously if you're going heavy with heavy dumbbells, you want to support your wrist, you want to support your back. It's just training smart, that's all. So posterior raises are good. I tend to use that at my strength set. I go heavy on the dumbbells. I focus. If you're a beginner with this movement, I'll suggest you do it seated on a bench. So guys, for this movement, you want to bring the bench to a 30-degree angle, chest supported on an incline bench. It's very good to target the posterior delt. If you are also a beginner, this is actually a good exercise for you to do as opposed to the one I've just done. The one I've just done is more advanced. You have to stand and get into position. Make sure your back is straight, chest is up, look forward, and execute the movement. This one, because of the bench, your chest is supported, so all you gotta do is focus on the movement and breathe in, obviously. You'll feel it a lot more on your posterior delt. You wanna kind of lean over the bench, keeping the back straight, and then you're gonna perform the movement. So I'll show you, let's go. From this position, I'm going to bring it. Next movement, guys, is using the reverse pec deck fly here to target your posterior delt. I love this because for two reasons. One reason is the different grip variations, okay? So you can grip it that way, that way, that way. There's so many different grips on here, which is really good. The other reason why I like it, you can do unilateral movement on here. So if one posterior delt is weaker than the other, you can target it by doing unilateral movement on this machine. So I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm going to show you actually performing a set, so you guys will see. So keep the chest up, bring the handles forward, and from there we're going to go out. So guys, on this video, as you can see, I love to train with variations. Variations is key because mixing things up, keep the body guessing, and it also makes your workout fun, so you're not doing the same thing over and over. Hope you guys enjoyed this segment. I love to talk about muscle groups that we tend to not focus on. So everyone loves training chest, biceps, etc. But muscle groups like posterior delts, hamstrings, calves, forearms, we tend to neglect that. So I want to bring focus to that. That's why I made this video specifically to target posterior delts. You can actually do this workout for your posterior delts, or you could choose different movements from this workout and put it into your shoulder routine. So on the first and second movement, we did the face pulls, but we did it from the top, your standard face pull. Then I took you to the seated cable machine and we pulled from the bottom. Again, both targeting the posterior delt. Then we went to dumbbells. Again, I gave you two variations there, your standard movement and your chest supported on an incline bench to hit posterior delt. Then we went to the machine. Machine, again, we did the standard movement, then we did isolation, unilateral movement. But when I'm doing the unilateral movement, I'm holding the other one. So I keep that flexed all the time. I keep the tension there and I can feel it. That works. So train with different variations, mix it up, have fun with your workout. Give this a try and let me know what you think, okay guys? I want to thank you guys for so much support. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate all the support so far. I'm back on YouTube now, so I'll be dropping bombs 2-3 times a week, hopefully, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, if you need any help with your workout or your meal plans, make sure you visit my training website, iamdedicated.ulyssesworld.com. That's iamdedicated.ulyssesworld.com. I can customize a training program and a meal plan with a call program, of course, that you can follow to get results. Okay, guys? Thanks for the support. Until next time.
Problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm